The Civil Rights Act of 1964 is one of the great pieces of 20th century legislation. The act prohibits discrimination based upon race, color, sex, religion, and natural origin in public forums. These are often referred to as protected classes. Its scope is broad and applies to not only employment, but also education, housing, public accommodation, and programs that receive federal assistance. We'll focus our discussion on Title VII of the Act, which relates to employment. Title VII generally applies to private sector employers who employ at least 15 employees, and state and local government agencies employing at least 15 employees. Title VII is one of the most important laws that an HR professional needs to know because it regulates pretty much every type of employment action in the employee-employer relationship. Let's take a look how Title VII affects the daily activities of Beth, a human resource specialist. Beth is in the process of hiring a new group of production workers. Title VII prohibits Beth from discriminating against job applicants based upon their race, color, sex, religion, or national origin. She cannot use any of these characteristics as a hiring criteria. During interviews, Beth is not permitted to ask questions about an applicant's race, color, religion, or national origin. Beth also can't give different rates of pay or types or quality of benefits based on these protected classes. There is an important exception to this rule. If the characteristic is a bona fide job qualification, then normally prohibited criteria can be used. For example, a synagogue that wants to hire a rabbi can require that the person hired be a member of the Jewish faith, because Jewish religious faith is a necessary qualification for the job. A supervisor seeking permission to terminate an employee has approached Beth. She asks him why he wants to fire the employee. The supervisor tells her that customers just don't want to deal with Middle Eastern Muslims. He doesn't have a problem with the employee, but customers feel uncomfortable around him. Beth tells the supervisor that firing an employee because of his race or religion is absolutely a violation of Title VII, and this is the case even if the problem is with the customer not wanting to deal with an employee. Title VII, Beth explains, doesn't let an employer discriminate just because its customers want to do so. On a brighter note, Beth has to help a manager select an employee for a promotion. One of the contenders is a male and the other is a female. Beth knows that the decision on a promotion cannot be based on sex, color, race, religion, or national origin. Neither can one be demoted for any of these reasons. Beth also needs to prepare for a training session tomorrow. She cannot exclude anyone from training based on any of the Title VII protected characteristics. In summary, Beth and her company cannot discriminate based upon race, color, national origin, religion, or sex concerning hiring, pay, benefits, firing, promoting, demoting, training, and any